5,735 pounds, bunks, a super slide, one owner, and originally purchased right here at Haylett Auto and RV. This J-Flight 267 has done its job admirably. It's done exactly what it's supposed to do. It took care of the family while they had the kiddos, served them well, stayed out of the service center. They took care of it, which also certainly helps. And after the kiddos moved up and out, they swapped it out for a big old triple slide couples camper that they just took home today. So, return Haylett customers, well-kept camper, fairly late model, not exceptionally, but hey, you know what? It's pretty much just nothing but good news, effectively. And they did use this. This was a family camper that they swapped out once the kiddos grew up and moved onward, like I said, but they didn't beat it up. Now, one of the things I like about J-Flights is that taller 6'9" interior. It gives you that extra headroom through the whole RV, especially important for a guy like me in the shower. But frankly, it means extra bunk room as well. Now, through the entire super slide here, all of our seating can fold down into sleeping. There is storage below it as well. This is a base series camper. This is a J-Flight Swift, which was later renamed SLX. But this is the just starter simplified series of J-Flights. What I like about it is it has all the same construction as its big brother Jayco's. It's just a little flatter, basically, on the inside, but everything gets the job done. Like, we still have dual plywood extension drawers there. Huge closet or pantry next to that refrigerator right there. And you can see that we've got the double over double bunks here. This was right about the time this just became the absolute predominant non-private bunk arrangement out there, as opposed to single bunks or what I call a Jack and Jill. Little details, too, that are nice for mom and dad. Funny thing about bunks aren't for the kids. The kids will sleep anywhere. They don't care, and frankly, their bones are still kind of bendy, so they don't hurt in the morning like we do. You know, you're starting to gain some age when it hurts to sleep sometimes. You wake up, you're like, ow, I hurt sleeping. You know exactly what I mean. Well, kids don't care about any of that, but the fact that they each have their own individualized privacy curtain, so top bunk, bottom bunk kids are not bickering at one another. Mom, dad, grandpa, and grandma, whoever it happens to be, you are going to appreciate little details like that because it's going to make your camping experience simpler and more enjoyable. This is called a split bath design, where the sink is outside of the main bathroom housing, and it throws some people off who haven't camped before. But if you have camped, you realize this is one of your best friends, because you can have somebody in here in this extra tall shower, note the skylight and the full surround paneling, or you could have someone over here using the bathroom, and someone else can still be either washing their hands, brushing their teeth, whatever the case may be. So it just kind of allows you to get the kiddos, you know, rounded up into bed a little bit quicker, faster, easier. This is all centralized air conditioning, by the way, and a neat little Jayco thing. Even here at their most basic product level, all of their air ducts can turn, open, and close so that you have full control over your AC systems the whole time. Now, this is, again, a very basic series, so this is really built with the intention of you're going to get there, you're going to go outside. So entertainment's not a big focus on this floor plan. But you got a nice blank canvas right there if you did want to start adding a TV. And that handy clutter cutting shoe garage. With this being a bunkhouse, chances are you have multiple sets of feet. You figure you have at least 6 shoes. You figure 2 adults and at least 1 child in this thing. And 6 shoes is probably very conservative. And very quickly, are you going to fill up that little shoe garage? So anything you can do to help keep that clutter from blocking you, you know, from walking in and out of the camper, it's going to be something that you'll like and appreciate. The bedroom is simple, but effective. It does what it needs to. Doesn't do anything really more or less than that. You've got the extra large wide open side stands. So if you're kind of claustrophobic, you're not going to feel like you're sleeping in a coffin. Just like the living room area, this wall is TV prepped here in the bedroom as well. And you can see where they did actually install a TV here, it looks like in their bedroom area. So if you choose to add one, very easy for you to know where to mount it. I spotted something on that power awning as I was walking around the camper the first time. When this was first built, it's when some campers had manual awnings, some campers had power awnings, and rarely were you finding LED lighting on a lot of power awnings. So the previous owners looks like they've added their own LED lighting to it. So good for you folks at home. Now, little details on the, like the tongue jack here on this J-Flight. Notice how it's got that removable foot pad at the bottom. That is exceptionally handy for these short shank manual crank jacks to get it up off of the ball, so that if you've got a very high setting vehicle, like, you know, this is well within the capacity of a common tow package half ton. Obviously different vehicles have different capacities, but a general tow package half ton would handle this one just fine. But the bumpers of pickups, even half tons, sit higher now. So that removable foot, it can either save you a lot of elbow grease, or it can save you from needing to haul around like extra wood blocks just to get the trailer unhooked. The skin and the decals look great. I believe this was stored outside, but I believe they were also on top of their care and maintenance routines, because it's not showing signs of you know, peely, flaky, fadey decals, technical terms, by the way, and, you know, like no oxidation on the metal on the skin or anything like that. I mean, if I'm just going to be ultra picky, the worst I can say is the screen on that water heater looks like maybe it had a little flame out once. I mean, that's really not a terribly uncommon thing. You know what I haven't looked at is the tires. This was also one of the first years J-Flight switched over from copper propane lines to rubberized. And to give you an idea how far ahead of the game they were on that, these tires look great. Wow, those look great. It's now the 2020 model year, and this, what is this? I'm looking at it like a 2015. It looks like a 2015. These had rubberized propane lines, but in the 2020 model year, not all stick and tin brands have still adopted that. So that's just one of those nicer things that, you know, Jayco's been doing a little bit longer. But like most things with Jayco, a lot of their value is the stuff that's under the skin that you can't see. I've always liked to see things like this because, you know, we've been a J-Flight dealer for a long, long time now. They just hold up. You know, that's the thing. This is it's a plain camper on the inside, but it's rock solid, it's rock steady, and it's always going to get you home. That's what I like about it. So this would be perfect if you're trying to swap out of the family pop-up, or if you are looking to get that first camper. I think this would be great for just about anybody. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.